finally, a third recorder will be the loom. All of these recorders. I'm going to refresh PSAR, which stands for Problem Step Recorder. Not before, we'll make this image larger and adjust the camera settings. Now I can add a comment with the file name. The file name, this is a text file. I'm now going to produce a zip type of file. I'm going to save the file. By pasting the file name and changing the path. So instead of the log path, it's going to be the psar.exe path. Copy it to the clipboard buffer, and then paste it on top of the previous path. This point, we started at 8:19 a.m. and now it is 8:24 a.m. So already 5 minutes. Okay, so it's going to be 8:24 a.m. But this is a zip type of file. So zippy for zip. Now I got a complete file. Cut videos from, should say, drive C. And paste onto D. That is a pretty complete file name. Copy to the clipboard buffer and save. Now I want to click Review Additional Details to see that that was step number 53. As I start a new recording, and I add a comment with the previous file name in it, paste it in with enter and OK, then paste it in my notes, widen the notes a little so it doesn't wrap around, file save. At this point we're ready to rumble. So basically I want to open two instances of File Explorer. And close all the other extras that we don't need, or maybe just close them all. Close all windows and start a couple of more windows. That will be easier. So this one will be the source and the other one will be the target. So File Explorer, that will be the target. I put them side by side, these two windows, so I can see all the time what I'm doing. We're on the left side. Let's move this to the side a little. On my left side is the source, which are all the video files. Let's expand it. We have 3 video files to cut and paste: Galaxy, HMT, and iView. I want to cut them from drive C and paste them onto drive D. Drive D, the video subfolder. So we'll open up Galaxy, expand it, and display it on both panes, the left and the right. And then in the right pane, I'm going to create a new subfolder, will be folder 14. Then I'm going to cut it from drive C, right mouse click and cut. Then go to new folder 14 and paste. And I want to use Explorer. Then when it starts working, we'll take the status, place it on the bottom here so I can monitor it. Go into the Galaxy, the new Galaxy subfolder, in it into black, and in black, into the last folder. So this is what I'm going to copy and paste into my notepad. I will surround them by open braces and closed braces. So this is one set of files. Refresh Psar, save Psar, and increment the year by appending an A, version A to the year, so it reads year 2024 sub A, and the current time is 8:29. So it took about 5 minutes to copy one set of files, and that is going to go to the Psar.exe subfolder. Insert the path followed by a backslash separator from the remaining of the file name. Now I'm ready to continue. Copy to the clip buffer. Click saved a couple of times, but it doesn't work so quickly. I have to move my image a little bit away from the edit line. Then save. Now it works. And now review additional details to see that this was 73 steps as I start a new recording, and I add a comment with the previous Psar problem step recorder executable into the dialog box, highlight area and comment, then hit enter to examine the path. Everything is good. So now I'm pasting it into my notes after the braces, edit, paste, then move it a little bit aside so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to replicate it with HMT. So now I can close the Galaxy subfolder here and open the MHT subfolder on both panes. Then I want to create new folder 14. Enter, expand it, and then double click the cursor on it and get into it. Then I'm going to cut HMT out from drive C and paste it onto drive D using Explorer. And then once it starts the operation, I'm going to open it and open red and open the last file there. Copy the file to the clipboard buffer. Then go to my notepad and paste it as the second in line. Edit, paste. And one more to go. So now I can stop the recording on step recorder, save step recorder, increment it to version B. And the time now is 8:32. 8:32. That took only 29 to 32, only 3 minutes. Copy to the clipboard buffer the path, and then insert the path at the first position on the file name field, followed by a backslash. And save. Now I want to review additional details and scroll up to see that this was 35 steps, step 35 being the last one. As I start a new recording and add a comment with the previous psar.exe file name. Psar stands for problem step recorder. Click return and examine the path. Everything looks intact. Click OK. And now replicate the same thing. I'm going to collapse HMT, open iView, scroll up a little bit as I'm creating. Replicate it on the right pane of that window, creating new folder 14, opening new folder 14. Cut iView from drive C, cut, then go to drive D and paste using Explorer. So far we have 3 jobs running. 1, 2, 3. Open the target, the new iView. The first folder in the new iView. As we see the progress, I'm placing the cursor at the top, copy to the clipboard buffer, and then paste it into my notes. Edit, paste, and file, save. With this in mind, I can add a comment with a swan into the dialog box of highlight the area in comment, paste it in and enter. As I want to stop this recording on step recorder and save it by incrementing from version B to version C. And the time now is 8:35. That took another 3 minutes. Now I'm going to insert the psar.exe path, copy to the clipboard buffer, and insert it in the first position of the file name field of this Save As dialog box, followed by a backslash separating the path from the remainder of the file name from the suffix. So every file name that I'm using, I'm having a prefix backslash separator and the suffix, which is the file name. Now we copy it to the clipboard buffer, save it, click review additional details to see that that was 33 steps. As I start a new recording and add a comment with the previous recording file name. Paste, okay. The idea is to clear some space from drive C. now we can go to drive C, collapse video subfolder, go to drive C to see how much, the properties to see how much space I have. 71 gig free space. That is not enough. I want to have at least 100 gig or 200 gig free. Okay, so you can see the status. So 26 minutes for one. 26 minutes plus half an hour. So this is an hour and a half, all of it should be done. So for now, basically, all I have to do is wait for an hour and a half and examine it. In the meantime, maybe I can keep that properties open and do another set of properties later so we can see the difference as to how much space was saved. And that took 15 minutes. So now it's time to test it and see if all the recordings work. I'm going to start Zoom, grab the URL, copy to the clipboard buffer, and play it back in double speed. Okay, it is perfectly good, so I'm pasting my notes one time as a comment. And put a thumb up, then add a summary, and paste it as a summary. Oh, I want to paste the URL also into my dialog box here. And also the file name, so I'll save it again as another file. And I will add to the existing information also the file name of Loom, but convert some of the special characters to dashes so they can reside in the file name. Otherwise, Windows 10 prohibits slashes and dashes from the file name, and now I got the new file name. That will be version D. And the current time is 8:40. 5 minutes later, now we grab the psr.exe path to the clipboard buffer, paste it into the new file name, copy to the clipboard buffer, and save. And then click review additional details to see that this was 38, a total of 38 steps. As we start again, and add the comment. Click OK, then go to the notepad. What happened to the notepad? I don't know. I managed to wipe out the entire notepad. How about that? Wow, mistake. So, let me open another notepad here. This one is a word pad. Okay. Paste the hyperlink in here, and then retrieve file, open, don't save, and open the last one. What I intended to do is file, save the entire file here. So now I have 4 different files to back it up. An RTF file, a text file, and a zip file. To complete this process here, I want to add chapters to my loom. So I add chapters 1, 2, and 3, and then I scroll down and add tags. First tag is batch, second tag is inspection, and third tag is linear. With this in mind, I'm basically done with the loom. Now I'm ready to close and test the other recordings, starting from stopping